Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. Congratulations on your retirement. Back months ago, probably in the spring, I put out a video, something about letting people know you're retired or something like that. I don't know what the name of it was, but I had a fella contact me and told me to beware of people changing their attitudes when they find out you're retiring. And then I've had numerous people contact me and say that be careful because the moment you go out, for some reason, people want you to work. They want to find you a job or ask you what you're doing, where you're going to go to work at now or whatever. And I haven't come across any of that yet. That the attitude change that I haven't. But course of this year, I've had if I've told somebody, then usually they give you the old congratulations and happy for you and good luck to you and stuff. But they usually the second thing is what are you going to do? And I usually just tell them, I'm going to go home and sit down and drink iced tea. And then they'll say, well, is that it? I say, yeah, pretty much it, Doc. But, you know, and then after that, they'll try to hook you up with a job. Well, I know this guy's hiring, or, over here they pay 15, $20 an hour, or whatever. But the truth of the matter is I don't want another job. If I wanted to continue to work, I'd stay where I'm at. There's no reason for me to go nowhere else. I mean, it's a little much on me now where I'm at, but it's nothing I couldn't hang in there on. Nothing. Just I'm fortunate enough now to be at a point where I don't need to work for a living, and so I'm choosing not to. It's simple as that. It don't boil down to nothing more than that. It's simple as that. But I even though in my original plan I'd plan on working till 60 and then get me something part time, 15, 20 hours a week. I would until 65. Right now, I'm at the point where I have no desire to have a 40-hour regular full time job no more. I don't. And even a part timer, it's not looking too good to me right now. But I think I'll take the first 2 or 3 months off and just kind of kick around, and then maybe explore my options. About it. But we had a couple of fellas on here talked about getting a part timer, or they're retiring but they're working up for themselves on another job or something. And I would think that'd be great. I just got to be careful the way I am that I don't let it turn into a full time hassle again. That's all it is. Oh, you know what? I'm sitting out here so I don't wake up the neighbors and bother them or anything, or the wife. I thought about this. I was going to call this video Cowbell Tuesday. I just thought about it the other day, but I decided not to. But I keep a running list of people in comments and emails telling me when they're going to retire. And I marked a name down, the month, on my little book here. And I called it Cowbell because we got a cowbell. My uncle first retired up in Ohio. He had that cow farm. And he first retired, he was going to auctions, picking up paint and wood or whatever he needed for the farm. I told him when we was up there, if he was going to go one day, let me know, because I wanted to get kind of a cowbell. Well, he let me know, and we went, and they didn't have any for sale. So we got home. He went down to the barn there and grabbed me an old bell. And he said, "Here, go give it to her." So we painted it school colors. Took it to, I don't know how many ball games we took it to or whatever. But I figured at the first Tuesday of the month, I would recognize the people on my list here that have retired in the past month. And I'm just going to use your name off of the your YouTube channel. I didn't ask these two fellas, these three guys beforehand. I apologize for that. If it upsets you, let me know. I won't do it no more. But I think it's important. It's if you're like me, you don't give two rat's butts about a party or whatever. It's just not my thing. But in this day and age, with all the doom and gloom around retirement, you know, if you hear something all your life about retirement, you're going to start to believe it, whether it's right or wrong. And you know, the average Steve like us, we just don't get too many breaks in life. And whenever I hear somebody retiring, you know, it makes me feel good that somebody like me is able to do it with all the negativity surrounding it nowadays. So I thought it would be good to what was that? Make like Willard Scott. You know, I got the hair for it. He'd celebrate the centenarians, 100-year-old people, every morning on the Good Morning America, wherever he was on. So I figured I'd make out like him and celebrate the retirement of people to watch. How's that? So we got first one I had was Christopher Chilton. He was a fireman in Ohio. And, had a lot of good time in Ohio. Been all over the state of Ohio. Chillicothe, Janaden Hutton. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Had a buddy of mine live there. We went down to spend the night with his parents one night. Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton. Enjoyed Dayton. Thought the world of Dayton when we was there. Now that was 40 years ago. I don't know if it's changed any since I was there, but it was a great town. I enjoyed myself there. And then we got Mike Answorth. He's from the UK, buddy. He called her quits at the end of the month, last month too. And I sure do appreciate that guy watching because he's the one to give me the extra kick in the butt to go quit griping about money and going out there and see them trees. You know, sometimes you just need an extra kick in the butt to do what you think you know is right to begin with. Well, he give me one, and I appreciate that. And then we had Craig Thomas. He didn't retire at the end of last month. He retired at the end of October, but I just found out about it today or a couple of days ago in a comment. I don't know what he did for a living. I don't know what Mike did for a living either. But I'm happy for him and good luck to you. Know that when I say that, if you send me a comment or an email, that I truly mean it because what I just told you. I think it's almost like you're sticking the finger in the eye of the man, and I get a joy out of that. So we're gonna ring the cowbell for everybody. That's about it. No, 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 it's not. T-shirts. T-shirts went over well at the plant the other day. It was my last full week of daylights. I got a piece a day, a piece of a week, 2 or 3 days, once or twice left before I got to get out of there. So I wanted to make sure I got a hold of everybody, and they enjoyed it. They got a kick out of it. I think they got more of a kick out of finding out I had a channel. There's a girl, there's a lady at work, MJ. That's her initials. She'll know who I'm talking about. She says, "Wait a minute." She says, "You don't even have a telephone, and you got a channel on YouTube?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Twice a week. I try to load twice a week." She said, "I'm gonna have to check this out." Boss lady didn't believe it. She put hers on in the plant that day and come over to see me. She said, "If I punch your name in, it's gonna or the name this it was wrote on the shirt, Steve's retirement corner." She says, "It'll come up." I said, "Yep." So, but that's about it. Just sitting out here enjoying the nice weather for December. Y'all be good. We'll talk to y'all later.